Hello everybody, and welcome once again to Baldur's Gate 3. Great progress recently with us hitting level 8 yesterday and arriving here in Last Light. And now we're going to be talking to all the people and figuring out exactly what we're supposed to be doing here. Someone had mentioned there's a second vendor, but I didn't see them. Where? The Hellion Spark.
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadows.
Wait, what? The odd ox is here? Which one is the odd ox? Which one? I want to talk to the... Oh, is this it? The strange ox. We could talk to the strange ox. How do we, who has talked to animals? Does anyone? I think Asterion has it, right? Yeah, look. Let's have Asterion talk to the odd ox and see what's up with them.
No, still incapable.
I remember you from the Druid's Grove. Are you ready to reveal your secrets yet?
Not for you to know.
Who is this ox? Well, we can try to persuade, and he actually has some pretty good persuasion. Look. Favorable beginnings and persuasion proficiency. Cool. And the bonus. Let's see if we can get it. So this is a bonus of at least 7. Yes. Tell us something, ox.
Well, come close.
Uh-oh.
Your mind to mine.
Uh-oh. What's going to happen here? Whoa. What the hell?
Are you satisfied?
Those are the least bovine thoughts I've ever seen. How does an ox like you yourself have such horrifying thoughts? Yes, thank you. I'll say that. What are you really?
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Who the hell is this ox? Whatever you are, you're coming out of hiding now. I'll say, is that a threat?
That's up to you.
So I have to decide if I want to take him out of hiding or if I want to say your secret is safe. But we don't know who he is. Who is this ox? Right? This is so silly. I kind of want to figure out who he is. Alright, let's say his secret is safe. Let's see if we can continue. Continue with the plot later.
Good little hero.
Alright, so maybe we'll meet the ox again later. Maybe the ox's story continues. This is so silly. Oh my goodness. What? Felix Fox says he has a graphics glitch playing this on PC. His character portrait is naked and hair color is off. What? That sounds pretty stupid. Well, good thing it's not a full body picture over on the character portrait. The big dong's hanging, huh? There you go. Well, Quandale, thank you for gifting these memberships to the channel. Hopefully these are legit memberships, and thank you to and congrats to anyone who's getting them. Okay. Let's see here. So that was the ox. We ran into the ox. That's cool. Now wait. It's showing another quest here. This person? Damon?
It's you.
Oh, it's the blacksmith from the Grove.
So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us.
So some of these tieflings made it.
A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Did we? Did we find a lot? Let's see what you have. Interesting materials, what do you mean?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if
Maybe
not
we got
you.
something special.
When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows.
Now if I bring Karlach,
If
it
you
advances her
find it,
quest. Oh, we should do that.
Bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Okay. I found this metal in a place called Grimforge. What can you make of it?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
He's gonna do something with it. Alright, I'll definitely do a long rest and bring Karlach back and see what they talk about. Maybe we'll fix her heart. What do we get?
There you are.
That was some fast work.
And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
A flawed Hell Dusk armor? '18 armor class. Lesser Infernal Retribution. When you're hit by a foe within 2 meters, it might take 1 to 4 fire damage. Superior plate, you take 1 less piercing damage, but disadvantage on stealth checks. It's good, but it's not amazing, considering the fact that we already have this crazy good adamantine armor from the Grimforge, right? Yeah. Definitely the adamantine splint armor is better, right?
Let's get on with it.
Same thing. I believe that they had exactly the same armor, so... Yep. The 1 to 4 fire damage is fine. And take 1 less piercing damage is fine, but my other stuff's better. Yeah. So, definitely the adamantine is better. Alright. It looks nice, though. Like, that armor looks really sweet.
What to do?
So, we have another piece of thing to give him. We have other metal to give him, right?
Need anything?
Yeah, I think I found a material you can work with. Another one.
It's perfect. Really. Just a moment. I'll be able to work this one
Here
quickly.
we go. He keeps making stuff. What is this one going to be? And I guess then we'll bring Karlach and see what we could do with that. Same thing. He's saying the same thing as before.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Flawed Helldusk helmet. Is he just making the whole set? It sounds like he's making the whole set. Why is it flawed, though? The wielder has a +2 bonus to saving throws against spells and constitution saving throws +1. Why is it flawed? Is there a way to fix it? Not sure if you should do Karlach before giving all the pieces. What does that mean? I should give him all the pieces first, or I should go get Karlach first? Not as good. This stinks that none of this is very good compared to what we're wearing, right? Like, it's good, but the stuff we have is so much better. Definitely the psionic thing is because of the get Yankee bonus is super good. And yeah, attackers cannot hit critical hits. Grants resistance to fire. It's much better. That's just so much better, right? Should we just get Karlach now and do the quest with her first, and then consider giving the rest of the armor pieces? Like, I'm down for that. It's flawed because it's not forged in Hellfire as he is from Hell. He's not a very good smith. You can find the real Helldusk armor later. This is just a taster for it. Oh, okay.
Have a lot on my mind.
All right, let's rest up. Let's do a long rest. And then let's get Karlach in the party and go back. He isn't from Hell, he lived in Hell. You guys are very specific with this shit. Okay, there she is. She doesn't have anything to say. I want to have a new lore. The kid's still living with us, huh?
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change.
So these two interact from now on?
Let them carry thee.
No.
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Balance.
They're dead. I can't. Balance.
Ah, he's training her. This is
Her
interesting.
very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours too.
What? What does that mean?
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane, but she shan't remain here.
Where will she go then?
The weave knows her purpose. It will guide her plainly, if she listens. Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning. That of the decaying forest and the seedling that bore it. But it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already heavy. If she walks thy path, it will surely break. Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands. She will find her way safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
Fear not, girl. Abandon not the weave, and it shall not abandon thee.
You can trust Withers. If he says you'll be safe, you should believe him. I'll say that.
You feel the grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they died?
It is.
He showed her the future.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman, for being nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps everything will be all right.
We got a reward. What did we get? We got... I can't see it. I can't fucking see what it is. Here it is. Shadow Blade Ring. Level 2 illusion spell. I don't know what that is. Weave a shadowy short sword in your hand that will deal 2 to 16 psychic damage. When you use the sword to attack a target that is in dim light or darkness, you make the attack roll with advantage. The Shadow Blade can be unequipped and equipped again, but must remain on the spellcaster's person. I don't know if that sounds very good. Shadow Blade? Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll take it, but kind of a lame reward, honestly.
If Bowman says I'll be all right, I'll be all right. I just wish... I wish it was different. I wish Mom and Pops was here.
It hurts, I know it does, but you'll feel better in time. I'll say, you've been so strong, they'd be proud of you.
I don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired.
Is that it?
I guess I can take care of myself. I mean, I've gotten this far.
True. Okay.
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company.
I've been waiting for you, Withers. I don't want a partner. You sound disapproving. Let's say that. You sound disapproving.
Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turnst thou from it?
No one piqued my interest. My fellow travelers don't seem to like me enough. I have better things to be doing. I really don't want to talk to you about this. I have better things to be doing.
And thus thou art alone.
That was it. That's the conversation we had.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a
And that's
new
it.
ally?
Okay. So that was interesting. So we finished her plot now, Arabella. I guess what happened is he showed her her future, and apparently she's going to have a good future, and she was happy for that. That's interesting.
Yes?
Nothing new. Nope, nothing there. Or do you trust the devil to keep his word if we kill this orphan?
I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day. I think he likes us.
Just stay on your guard.
Am I not the very definition of careful?
Yeah, right. Are you Cazador's only spawn, or are there others like you?
Cazador sired 7 spawn.
7.
Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Okay. Remember, we gotta get Karlach, but I was just curious if anyone else had anything new to say. Do you think he's gonna say anything different?
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here.
This is the same thing
I'll
again.
just make myself
He literally says the same thing from the beginning of the game, so forget that. Shadowheart, anything new?
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Nope. Nothing new there. Who's over here? Can't see so dark. Gale?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Nope, nothing new here. The night song sounded useful. Could it save you from the orb's detonation?
Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse. Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself. Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song.
The night song.
And if we manage to find it, the harm will be all Ketheric's. So, well worth indulging our curiosity.
Okay. Is Mistra always a demanding goddess?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me.
What a specialty, right? What a special
Not
privilege.
such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
How are you feeling? Can't be easy facing the possibility of death.
Oh, you know me, never the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I might have come on a little strong with the dance invitation. I was imagining my younger days, prancing about without a care in the world. We may never be dance partners, but we have fellowship, and I wouldn't trade that for all the gold in the gate-counting house. Well,
Are we ever gonna find his dad?
that's enough sentiment for one day. What did you know?
I just realized we
The
never
Blade of
found the demon
Frontiers
at
your
Moonrise
call.
Tower, right? I don't know how we're gonna do that. We're supposed to find some demon in the basement of Moonrise Tower, and we never did. So we never did the thing for the woman who controls him, right? Dr. Oink just did a super chat saying the game is pretty shit. Especially Act 3, but Act 2 is best. Wow, Dr. Oink thinks the game is shit. What do you guys think? Do you think the game is shit? Prima Sardine says Act 2 is the best act of the shit games. Wow. Okay. What do you think of the illicit potential the Dream Visitor spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences.
Aha.
I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Ah. We need the extra help. Shouldn't we seize every possible advantage?
All right. Anything more
Nah.
we should discuss?
I got a tickle in my throat today. It's annoying me. There's Halsin. Wait a minute. Halsin finally got a camp. This is the first time in the whole game they actually gave him like a tent. Outside of that, he just stands around, poor guy with no place to stay. So we gotta talk to Karlach and get her in our party just for the story. I still want to keep Lae'zel. Lae'zel is so good as a party member.
Greetings.
Anything new here? No, nothing new. Let's see. Lae'zel was around. Where was she? Is this her? She went to sleep. Not Lae'zel, Karlach. Karlach went to sleep. We got Infernal Metal. What should we do with it?
Yes! We need to go find Damon. I'm going to get a hug soon.
Nah. Okay.
Make room then.
So who should I tell to get out of the party now? Lae'zel just temporarily.
Greeting.
Wait, what? Continue? What the fuck?
I have a confession.
What was that?
I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively blind.
I think the game glitched. And I thought you cruel, stubborn, and judgmental.
Yes, all that is true.
It's covered in blood.
I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect.
Okay.
And more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat. And my
This is so
hair stand
creepy.
on end.
Why are you such a prickly grouch? Let's say that. Why are you such a prickly grouch?
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be. Say what I must be. To survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
Why is it that I never have blood on me, but she's covered in blood?
Enough talk. I will be plain. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight. Perhaps later.
It's like,
But I want it all the same.
why is she so fucking weird?
You?
Who wrote this dialogue? Who wrote this fucking dialogue? This is written by like a fucking 15-year-old. No.
Your loss, I fear.
No.
One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt.
No.
And you will wish you could return.
This is the
to
problem. The
this
dialogue's
last
terrible. Like, you
moment.
really think that's how she would have reacted? Oh, well. Just immediately she's like, oh, well, I give up. Right? No. The dialogue is bad. I'm sorry. Like, that kind of dialogue is so bad. It doesn't feel organic or real. It just feels like some fucking horny nerd wrote that scene because they wanted to have fan service for people who are also horny nerds. Get a better writer to write those scenes and maybe someone would be interested. I don't want to see what a horny nerd thinks of this relationship. Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? All right. Let's have our full rest here. Someone just said I'm a nerd. Or, excuse me, I'm a prude. No, I'm not a prude. I'm just not a horny nerd. You understand? Like, I actually get laid by my wife. I don't need to have horny nerd fake romance in this game. You get it? So there you go. Oh, look, Scratch has something for me.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
We got another new item. What did we get? Good boy. Will he finally give me something good at some point during this game?
He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Give him a pet.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Alright, what did we get? We got a salami! Even Scratch is trying to slip me the salami in this game. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Even the dog? Sheesh. This is getting ridiculous at this point. Alright, well, we need to get someone out of the party. I was going to get Lae'zel out of the party, and it looks like Karlach has a mission, or a dialogue anyway, so let's get Lae'zel out of the party.
Greetings.
Just for now. Wait for me in camp.
Are you sure that's the best course of action?
Yes.
Confirmed.
Alright. Let's talk to Lae'zel.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
The Jaheira? She lives in the city, right?
Don't you know the whole story?
No.
Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war.
This is probably backstory from other games I
My mum
don't
used to
know.
tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Fangirling? Yeah, she's fangirling. Okay.
What's on your mind?
Let's get her in the party. Yes.
Fuck yes.
Now, we haven't had her in the party in 100 years, so she's gonna have a million levels. And also, we gotta see what equipment she had, because we kept handing her equipment, but we didn't equip any of it, right? So, like, this axe... No, the Doomhammer's definitely better. Yep, the bow she has is better. Bonus to throw damage, and she has the spear, the auto-returning spear, right? Doesn't she have the auto-returning spear? A two-handed glaive? A sorrowful lash. Nah, that's still, other thing's still better. The Edge of Terror. There it is, the returning pike. That's what we were throwing. We were throwing and having it come back, right? Which is perfect. Sword of Justice was earlier on, but this is, the thing she's using now is better. The Blood Guzzler Garb. What's this? Lightning Blast? Nah, that's shitty. So honestly, she really doesn't have anything to equip that's any better, right? Gain momentum for 3 turns. Can we give her a cloak? Armor class +1 and saving throw +1? Sure, that's good for anybody, right? Give her that. That's good. That's literally good for anyone. Once per turn when you dash, get Wrath for 2 turns. On hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflict a penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. This was that pass without a trace. Something about shadow. Self-immolation. Didn't you guys say this would be good for her? Self-immolation? Shadow Blade. While concentrating on a spell, well, she doesn't have any spells. What do you think about the self-immolation for her? I don't even know if it's any good, right? I don't even know if it would be something I would use. Light yourself on fire. Does she take damage from self-immolation? Or does she power up with self-immolation? I wonder if she powers up from self-immolation, being that she's already technically on fire, right? Her infernal trousers. I guess this is all we could do for now, right? Heat is a buff for her. Wow. Okay. Interesting. We gotta level her up a bunch. She's only level 5. We have 3 levels to give her. Should we just do that now?
Damn, it's good to be alive.
I don't know if we're gonna keep her in the party. We could, but I mean, Lae'zel's so insanely good. Additional rage charge and a mindless rage. I don't know what mindless rage is. Your rage becomes all-consuming, repelling outside influence. When frenzied, you can't be charmed or frightened, and calm emotions no longer end your rage. Okay. You get an extra rage charge. Okay. Feral Instinct. You have honed your instincts to the utmost degree. You gain a +3 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised. Oh, she just can never be surprised. Cool. A new feat. And I know what you guys are going to say. You guys are going to say, just give her the 2 strength and have her max at 20, right? I know you guys. You're always like, the stats are the stats, right? Should we just do that? Just give her the 2 strength and max it out. And then, worry about everything else later, probably. Let's just do that. Alright. Alright, so for now, that's what we're going with. I just feel like she's going to be way inferior because, I mean, let's be honest. Lae'zel was so overpowered. Getting so many turns and just killing everything around her with 1 hit. I don't think there's any way that Karlach could even possibly be, like, equivalent, right? Okay. No, she didn't have Tavern Brawler, I don't think. Nope. Check the party chest. Oh, shit, you're right. Because we're going to have more... We're going to have more metal in the party chest, don't we? Oh, shit. Can we just go to camp quickly? And check the chest and then come right back? Where's the chest? Make sure we... All the infernal metals we gotta take out, right? Oh, actually, if I remember what it looks like. It's a weird chunk of metal. If you guys see it, let me know if I'm skipping it here. Magic ring. Because it's not magic, it's a quest item. Electrify water. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else better for her. This is the electric set. Speak with the dead. Detect thoughts. Nah, I don't want any of that. Where the hell is this metal? Do I not have... Maybe I just have it... Oh, here it is. Take this. I guess I just have the 1 piece in the chest. Well, the landscapers are finally outside, guys. Cannot be emwebbed, entangled, or ensnared. Can't slip on grease or ice. Maybe I should give this to her. Because that sounds pretty good, actually. The Skin Burster. Ooh, this is pretty good. The Exterminator Axe. I might give this to her, too. This might be better than what she's using right now. And Jorgel's Greatsword. Nah, that's not that good. Of all these weapons I put here, a very heavy great axe. Whenever you gain fire damage dealt by another creature, you gain 2 turns of heat. And don't you want her to have heat? I'm trying to see what would be good for her. Okay.
No time to rest.
So where's the items I just put into my inventory? Here. No? What the fuck? How do I check on what it is? Here it is. No, that's not it. Oh, man. It didn't sort by when I put it in my inventory. It sorted by when I got it, which is not what I was going for. Damn it. Because now, of course, I have no recollection of what I just put into my inventory, right? Oh, come on. Oh my god. This sucks. This inventory system is atrocious. No, not poisoner's gloves. What was it? For God's sakes, what were the items I just pulled that I wanted to give to her? Now I can't find them. I might want to give her this helmet over what she already has. Already gave it to her? Oh.
Come on, let's go.
Haste Helm versus Flawed Helldusk Helmet. The Haste Helm, you get 3 momentum. And this... Oh my god, I gotta close the window. I can't hear myself talk. Hold on. Oh, okay. Fucking ridiculous. Alright. So, a bonus to saving throws against spells and constitution saving throws +1 versus getting momentum. I don't know what would be more important for her. I think maybe the saving throws are better, right? I actually feel like that might be the better choice. So I think I might go with the Flawed Helldusk Helmet, which actually looks pretty cool. So we have Blood Guzzler Garb on right now. When an enemy damages the wearer, you get Wrath for 1 turn. She can wear heavy armor, but didn't you guys say it would slow her down? And we shouldn't give her heavy armor? Because that's why we kept heavy armor off of her, right? Doesn't she get a bonus when she's not wearing heavy armor? Isn't that the case? Oh, so the helmet was also armor. Shit. Okay, then take that back off. Go back to what she had. What did she have? This, the Haste Helm, right? Alright. No, she's not going to be using spells. Once per turn when you dash, you get Wrath for 2 turns. I almost feel like this is better. Can't be webbed, entangled, and snared. You can't slip on grease or ice, and it gives her Misty Step. I think that's better. So I think I'm going to actually give those to her. Yeah. Let's do that. Her Gloves of Power. On a hit with a weapon attack, inflict a penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws and sleight of hand +1. Gain a +2 to armor class as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. She's not, right? She's not wearing armor and she's not holding a shield. This would give her a +2 bonus to her armor class. That's pretty good. And Venom, don't care about that. When you heal another creature, she doesn't heal. I'm thinking this, right? I think we're gonna do this. Give her a +2 to her armor class, right? I think we'll do that. And then, how we change your underwear? You actually could. You could put on underwear from somebody else, which is pretty funny. You give her just some healing abilities, base healing abilities. Shatter, talk to the Sentinel Amulet or Key Restoration. Whenever you take fire damage, you gain 2 turns of heat. That could be useful. Heat's good for her, right? I might go for that. Right now she has this, but I'm never going to use that. Yeah, whenever you take fire damage, take 2 turns of heat. Try that. She can have a musical instrument. We can give her the battered lute? She plays a musical instrument? I didn't know she played a musical instrument. Oh. Okay. It says not proficient. Okay, never mind. Alright, I guess we'll go with this. I don't even remember if she's, you know, how we were using her. It's been so dang long. Alright. Let's see here. Once again, someone to me $1 to ask the same question. Why do I try to skip relationships in video games? I've already answered this a million times. Because let's say, for example, you're playing a video game and it has the possibility to have, like, a romantic relationship. Like, this game, supposedly, there's, like, everything. Like, you can be lovemaking and everything in it, right? That's something, if you want to do it for yourself in your own playthrough by yourself. I have an audience of hundreds of people right now, and over time, thousands of people might watch this video, correct? So, did you ever have a situation where you're watching a movie with a family member, maybe like one of your parents or a brother or sister, and all of a sudden, it's like an R-rated movie and like a love scene appears on the screen? Does that not feel awkward to you? No? Does it not, like, freak you out? Like, oh, this is kind of weird. I'm sitting with a family member and there's like a sexy romance scene on TV. Like, what is this? Obviously, it freaks you out. I don't want to experience that kind of stuff with an audience like that. That's private. You know what I mean? And if you want to play the game and experience those relationships for yourself, go for it. I'm not some weirdo who wants to fucking have public stuff like that. Just weird. That's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to do that? I don't know. Maybe you don't think it's weird and you walk around, you know, with your crotch exposed to the world, doing all kinds of weird stuff. Go for it. Not me. That's stuff for my private life. You know what I mean? Me and my wife, if we want to enjoy that kind of stuff for ourselves, great. But I don't think that that should be in a public playthrough. Okay? So there you go. That's simple.
Karlach, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast,
Uh-oh.
there's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
Well, 2 things. Good news and bad news.
Let's hear the good news first. Or which do you want to hear first, Karlach?
The good news, obviously.
I only need 1 more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to
touch people.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh my god. It's really happening.
We have the iron, too.
It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing.
Hang on.
No.
I think you'll want to hear the bad news.
Now the
too.
bad news.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Let's let Damon speak, because this does sound important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no 2 ways about it. Your engine is going to blow, and I can't fix it.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure anyone.
So now we have 2 people on a death
It's
sentence.
simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
Wow.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
All right, give him the iron. Let's make this happen.
well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
So we got another character with a death sentence. Seriously, it's ridiculous at this point. How many more? The whole party is destined to die. Maybe that's maybe the end of the game. They all die anyway. Who knows, right? Maybe they all do. The way this game's written.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Lay a hand on her, pull her into a hug, stand stock still, or lay a hand on her. Oh! I'm just kidding. Fuck you.
You feel so nice.
And you look so stupid with that helmet.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you.
Did you already tell us?
That engine of yours.
You already told us this. He's selling it again.
It's contained for
what the
the
hell?
moment,
There's a dialogue
but it's
glitch.
just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely.
This is definitely a dialogue glitch.
I know you know that. But the thing is, there's a cure.
Wait, what?
I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus.
You already told us.
You're
He already
good.
told us this.
Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in
Oh,
Avernus.
he's got a crush on her.
I won't stop trying to figure out a cure. But at this point,
Excuse me.
I think we all have to face the inevitable.
You gotta wonder, is there another blacksmith in Baldur's Gate in Act 3 who's better, maybe better than him, who could solve the problem? Thank you, Damon. We'll have to take the inevitable. First things first, you have touch back. We ought to celebrate that. Wait, what? We already did. We already taught. I don't get it. Just say thank you. It's confusing.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you.
The dementia
Look after
playthrough.
yourself,
All the NPCs just
alright?
repeat the same lines in a circle because they're so stupid. Okay, so let's see what she has to say now.
This is the best day. The best day.
The day you found out you're gonna die is the best day. I'm worried about what he said about your engine. Let's just say we're happy.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight.
Wow.
I'll be the
All she
happiest
cares is
woman on
cuddling.
the
She doesn't even care who it
Coast.
is. What about he said about your engine?
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact.
Huh.
I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
It wouldn't be forever. You could return just long enough for us to find a solution. We're a team. We make these decisions together. Why don't we say that?
You heard Damon? There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
Well, Withers is waiting. Go give him a nice hug. Will you think about going back before it's too late? I'll say I'll leave it alone for now.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this.
Okay.
At least for a little.
Alright. Now wait. Can't we just keep giving him more iron and stuff? let's do a quick save here.
Need anything?
Yeah, here we go. We found more metal in Grimforge. How much did we find in Grimforge? I don't remember.
Well, well, well. I knew I smelled something, and I know just what to do with it. One moment.
I feel like the one party member I can never swap out is Asterion because he's the only one who has all the stealth options or rogue options like lockpicking and stuff.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to.
Alright, it's the same dialogue. Flawed Helldust gloves.
Need anything?
Oh, that's it. Okay. What does he have? Does he have anything I would want to buy? Arrow of Dragon Slaying. Maul +1. Whoa, what's this? Oh, it's just chainmail +2. Sucks. I thought it was better because it was purple, but it really doesn't have anything special. Yeah, see? Take one less slash and get a bonus to initiative rolls. Nothing too special. It's all just like regular stuff +1 or +2. It's not anything that has like crazy good enchantments or anything. No. Not really. Probably nothing I want. What's this? Just plain red dye? Oh, we don't have this yet. Let's buy the plain red dye. He has plain yellow dye. Wow, he has like plain... He has all the different colors. Yeah, he has all the pure colors. If we want to do a recoloring deal. Yeah, cool. A dark fire short bow. Resistance to fire and resistance to cold. It casts haste. You learn haste by having a bow? That's crazy good. I mean, the bow... How good is the bow is the question. Oh, hold on a second here. So, Doomhammer versus Charge-Bound Warhammer. This weapon has a +1 bonus to damage and attack rolls, and the weapon deals an additional lightning damage. While Terror, each strike fills the target with a chilling dread that prevents it from regaining hit points. Undead creatures get a disadvantage on attack rolls. I think I might like the Charge-Bound Warhammer better. Right? I do think that that's better. So I think I might buy this for her. Oh no. Harmonium Halberd. You get strength +2. Up to 23. You can buff her strength above 20. But then intelligence -1 and wisdom -1. Right? So if I give her this, she gets a buff to... How could she have strength above 20? I thought that the top was 20, but this says you can go up to 23. How is that even possible? I'm probably going to get the bow. A thermodynamic axe. Whenever you deal damage with the weapon, you gain 2 turns of heat. Wait a minute. She might want this. The thermodynamic axe. That sounds like he made it just for her. Does that not sound like it's just for her? Wait, what's this? The Sword of Life Stealing. On a critical hit, the target takes 10 necrotic damage as long as it isn't a construct or undead, and you gain 10 temporary hit points. And it's only on critical hits, though. Right? That's not that good. Because it's only on critical hits. The max stat is actually 24. I thought it was 20. Someone said it was 20. I think this is better than what she has now. Favored weapon. And also doing lightning damage is kind of cool to have the elemental damage. I think that's better than Doomhammer. So I'm probably going to get that. But I was debating... See, only on critical hit, I don't like that, right? Actually, I take it back. This is better. Because this gives her heat, and heat isn't her whole thing based around heat. So I should get her this. And then give it to her, and then she should be able to do like a lot of extra heat on every hit, right? Look at what heat does. Engulfed by a vengeful fire, takes 1 to 4 damage each turn, but can use heat convergence. What is heat convergence? I don't know what heat convergence is. And I don't know how a way to see it. It's an attack buff. So she'll take small fire damage every turn, but then she's going to be dealing additional damage each turn. But wait a minute. Doesn't she have fire resistance? I'm going to buy this. And I'm going to buy that crazy good bow. The Darkfire short bow. Okay.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Because I think she has heat resistance. In which case, it doesn't matter if she's got the fire on her or not. It ain't going to affect her. She gains Wrath. Maybe not. I thought she had heat resistance. I guess not. Never mind. She has this self-immolation. Set yourself on fire to gain heat. Her resistance makes her take -1 less fire damage because she's a tiefling. So basically, she might get the buff and not even take the damage. Yeah. She's basically always going to have heat. Every turn, she's going to have heat. If she deals damage, she's going to have heat. If she gets hit, she's going to have heat. So no matter what, she's going to have this buff and always be doing extra damage. Here it is. Thermodynamo. Yeah, Thermodynamo Axe. So. She uses crossbows, right? So we want to keep this on her. Who on earth should we give that short bow to?
I'm ready.
Because that sounds really good. Like you're going to have haste or whatever. Oh, here we go. Give it to her. And then she can cast haste. Right? Let's do that. Oh, I can't equip the bow from here? Oh, here it is. Yeah, give her the Darkfire short bow. She'll have resistance to fire damage, resistance to cold damage, and can cast haste. Unless... Should I give that? Can Karlach equip that? Because if Karlach can equip that, then she'll have heat and resistance to the fire damage anyway. So maybe she'll take 0 damage, but always have the heat buff. Right? I don't know how it works. I don't know. Can Karlach equip that?
Wanna dance?
Yeah. She can equip it. I feel like I should give this to her. Yeah. That way she'll have fire resistance. So she'll be setting herself on fire every turn, but at the same time she has resistance to the fire and she's going to get a big attack boost. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to see if she's any good. If not, we'll go back to Lae'zel.
Interesting.
But I'm interested to see how this goes. Have her throw the Susur dagger. We have the Susur dagger. What is that now? I know we have that dagger. That sounds familiar. Isn't Asterion using that dagger though?
What now?
No. Why does he have no melee offhand equipped at all? What happened? Why doesn't he have a melee offhand equipped? What happened there? There's the Susur dagger. For some reason, he had no offhand. I don't know why, because I had it equipped earlier, and it somehow got removed. He used the lantern last stream, so it unequipped it. Oh, God. Well, I'm glad I figured that out. Should I just give him a regular dagger? Or the Susur dagger? Silences a target on hit. Alright, I'll see you tonight, Kagome. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm still using regular crossbows. I never found better ones. So I'm still using those this far into the game. I might just give him the regular dagger, but why would I want not to give him the Susur dagger? I'm gonna give him the Susur dagger. We never found better crossbows, right? It's just the same hand crossbows. Because the heavy crossbow he can't equip. Oh, wait. Oh, this is two-handed. Right, we want one in each hand. See, these are two-handed. That's why we kept that on him. Yep. Okay. I guess we're good now.
Looking ahead.
We can finally advance in an hour. We can finally advance and do something else. We've been in the stables for an hour. Wow, we've done absolutely no advancement at all. But that's how this game is, right? Like, that's exactly how this game is. So, where are we going?
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Oh, yeah? But it says I need to talk to Wolbrin first.
Hmm? Oh, you made it. Well done.
I think this is a good place to split the part. Let's do that. And by the way, I think I can open the window again because I don't hear the landscapers. So let's split the part and when we come back, full into Last Light. Here we go.